Hi everyone. I the tripod for my camera broke and I haven't repaired it yet. I just wanted to leave a short message tonight. Each year I try to post a video sometime right around Thanksgiving to support people who are struggling with anxiety, depression, loneliness, etc. between sort of Thanksgiving and Christmas. I've seen different times how this becomes the most challenging time of year for people. What I wanted to encourage you is actually some of what I've been having to do in my own life. I underwent some experimental medical treatment back in mid-November, and this has very much been a one day at a time journey for me. I've not been able to use some of the medications and strategies for managing my pain because of the treatment to get the best result possible. And so I know what it's like, sort of where you're going from day to day to day, and then you hit like a really bad speed bump and you're wiped out for a day or two. What I wanted to do was simply encourage you to make the best of the times that you're in, and then to know that there's a new day that's coming. I know it's a lot of work to work through anxiety, depression, feeling lonely, etc. The rewards from doing so are worth it. I know there's just been that major tornado that's happened in the States, and the candle factory was one thing that was brought to my attention, an Amazon factory also losing its roof and people dying inside there. It may not feel like Christmas. You may not feel like celebrating. For what it's worth, I wanted to give you something to consider. It doesn't have to be a group of 30, or it doesn't have to be a large group. Even 2 or 3 people with a meaningful discussion, instead of where there's a group setting, you really can't have an intimate discussion, with 2 or 3 people when you're in a larger group. But perhaps this year you could, prepare a meal, set a time, and have a meaningful visit over webcam and actually talk about what's going on in your life with someone if you're not interested or just don't feel like you're into the Christmas season. I do want to, however, encourage you to push yourself forward and follow whatever steps your doctors and therapists may have given you to cope, and the tools they'll have equipped you with or are working you to equip you with. I was just playing a game a few minutes ago, and one of the guys just came out with, it doesn't matter that you made a mistake, it matters what you do after making a mistake. I sort of think that applies here. You may have found yourself in a tough spot right now, but there still is a life to be lived, and I just want to encourage you to try your best to dust yourself off and then keep working away at life and, basically building blocks, kind of like you're building a house for yourself. I also wanted to remind you, sort of from my own life, that meaningful change doesn't happen in one day. And it may very well be worth your while acknowledging past victories that you've had and things that you've had to work very hard for to accomplish, and taking a moment to reflect on those will help you move forward in your life. Anyway, these were the things I was kind of chewing on in my mind this year for those who find this a hard time of year. And that's what I wanted to share tonight. Later this week, I'll be publishing the annual Christmas lights video. I'm about 2/3 done making the video itself. And because COVID has kind of gone poof again, I'm working on contacting, nursing homes, retirement residences, in-home care organizations, etc., that will help put the video in front of the people, at least in the area where I live, so that people can at least enjoy part of what makes Christmas special. I hope everyone's doing well tonight, and I do genuinely wish each of you all the best, but just go a day at a time and a step at a time. Have a wonderful night. Bye for now.